And welcome back here, lovely downtown Charlestown, Bunker Hill Community College baseball field.
I want to thank them for letting us use their facilities today.
New pitcher for the Thunder. Not Gene Autry, but Joel Autry, played third base. And in steps Chris Dowd, another former Bunker Hill alumni. Place he's played at before. Pitch from Autry. It's outside, ball one.
And let's see if Autry can help stop the bleeding here for the Thunder. It's an 8-2 ball game here in the top of the fifth. And Dowdy goes back to the sleeveless look.
Dowdy reached on error in the first and scored a run, had an RBI single and a score in the second.
And he looks to get a charity call there.
1-1. Autry digs in, takes a good look. The pitch. Fouled off to the other side. 1-2 to Chris Dowd.
I want to take this time to thank one of our sponsors, Big Head Moose Productions, for all the work that they've done.
Big Head Moose Productions, DJ and karaoke for all your music sources and
Entertainment needs.
BigHeadMoose.com. I'd like to also congratulate Chris Dowd on the birth of his baby girl just about a week ago today.
Oh.
Congratulations to Chris. The pitch. Curveball. Outside for a ball.
A lot of movement on that.
Didn't know what to make of that one.
We got quite a crowd here. It's the 4 o'clock game. Folks look to be making their way into the park here. And there's a nice
fly
shot.
Ball right down the center field. Coming in is Favre makes the play on one knee. Skips back up, first out of the inning. Fly out for Chris Dowd, center fielder Favre. Autry, it's the first man he faces to retire. Second man is MVP Ben McBride.
Ben McBride with a really phenomenal day here today. Struck out 8 on the hill in the first 4 innings pitched.
Now looks to move back to his home spot in center field, do some damage at the ditch. Autry looks in. He winds and delivers. Inside, ball one.
I don't know if he's trying to intimidate McBride. He certainly knows what McBride is capable of. Trying to brush him back off the plate there. McBride with the open stance.
The inbound orange line just passing us. Next stop, Sullivan Square.
Sullivan Square, you can catch the 109 and the 104 out to Everett. And head on over to McKinnon's. McKinnon's Meat Market. Some of the best steak tips in town.
Inside ball two. It's a lovely travel day here on a Sunday in Boston. If you're looking to come to game 2, East Boston Knights versus the Stoneham Sabres at 4 o'clock right here. Twinville. Come on down and support your East Boston Knights. Pitch. Swing driven to third base. Dies. Down on one knee. Picks up and he bobbles the ball.
Tough time there for the third baseman, as he couldn't get the handle on that one, and McBride's going to be in first base with 1 down. And if you're the Thunder right now, you've really starting to show their frustration here in the infield, as infield's had quite a tough time today.
That's an E5 if you keep the score at home. 7th Thunder error of the day.
I cannot recall a cleanly played ball in the infield at all today by the Thunder.
As a keeping score here, I think we're being very generous on only 7 errors. See if the Thunder can settle down here.
Certainly not in mid-season form, although we are very early on in the preseason here.
So Harris steps in. He's got a single, scored first inning. Grounded right back to the pitcher. Grounds to short. And it pops up off Selesnik, and that's going to be another error. Can't assume the double play, but boy, that would have got him right out of that inning.
And it really could have helped the Thunder as they need to get out of these innings and try to mount some sort of offensive attack. Down 8-2 here in the top of the 5th.
That's now the 8th Thunder error through 5 innings.
I mean, at some point, you really got to start to wonder. They're moving guys around here now, and I don't know if that's the cure.
So in steps new Knights batter in Mike Russo, the youngster.
McBride taking quite a generous lead off second here.
Patrick Donahoe, Boston College High School. The young man's been working out with the Knights all season. Steps in, takes a pitch high.
And they keep an eye on Savage there. He's going to shorten his lead up a little bit.
Donahue steps in. Mikey Russo, 0 for 2, with a strikeout on the day. Played good defense in center field. His day is done. And the pitch. Swings and it goes right through him.
Well, he got lucky
Ben
there.
McBride moves up. There's a throw to third, and Harris follows in the second. Another pass ball. Well,
I think you should be worrying more about the batter at this point. You're down 8-2.
Call that a wild pitch.
And again, he got some help from the batter as he tried to yank that one inside.
Jeff Harris throwing
lug nut
sockets at
socket.
The announcers here. I don't know where he got a socket in the middle of Charlestown.
Well, he is the owner and proprietor of H-Squared Construction. And
it's outside ball 3. Harris, a known troublemaker, local troublemaker.
Well, though he's redeemed himself in recent years with all his community work.
Sure has. Known to mix it up a little bit when he has to. Pitch to Donnie. Looks at ball 4. Ball 3, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're all in preseason form here, Eric, so
we sure are, Paul.
Wouldn't worry about it. You still haven't made as many errors as the Thunder infield, so.
That's the truth. A dreadful game to watch defensively. The pitch from Autry, right down the middle, fouled off by
You start to feel bad for these guys, especially on those routine plays like that ground to short we just saw that was muffed. And certainly I'm not one to talk, but as I haven't been flashing the leather.
Well, you are a mouth behind a camera, so you are entitled to your opinion. The infield here isn't exactly known as the greatest infield around. I mean, it is a sand lot in the dirt section of it, so balls do die. But
yeah, nobody's going to mistake these for Ozzie Smith's Cardinals.
Strike 3 looking for Donahue. Tough call on the youngster. That's 2 outs in the inning. Scott Dunlop looks to try to save the day here with 2 outs and runners at second and third. So the youngster strikes out looking. Got a full at-bat.
The BC High product.
Sure,
and a ginger at that, I believe.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. We'll go to the books on that one. Autry winds and delivers. There's a strike to Dunlop. Oh, a little high.
Autry cowboying up on that one.
Ball 1 high.
I thought it looked good from here, but. And the orange line looking to be running on time today.
That's the outbound orange line, Paul, on the way to Wellington Station.
And they're exactly 10 minutes apart here on this lovely Sunday afternoon.
Kudos to the MBTA. There's another ball that gets by Samaras, and McBride will score on that play.
The pass balls and the wild pitch troubles continue for the Thunder as the bleeding has not stopped yet. It's 9-2 Knights, top of the 5th inning, and the frustration seems to be mounting. If you look at the body language of the Thunder, Aldonado on deck, guy who struck out twice, but right in the heart of the order, so they're looking at him to get a piece of one today if they can.
Fouled back by Dunlop. Another run scored here. It's 9-2.
Although actually I correct myself, Maldonado, apparently the DH, will be leading off next inning for the Thunder. Not on deck now. My apologies.
Boy, well, the way Maldonado looks, he should be hitting every at-bat. Inside to Dunlop, moves off. Almost hit by the pitch. Autry trying to put the end to this one here. Promising start for him.
Oh, but it's quickly unraveled again with the defensive woes of the Thunder here.
Well, you got a fly out to center field. Ground ball right up to middle. Heffernan, the left-handed second baseman, throws one in the dirt. Can't be scooped by the first baseman. It gets by him. Morrow lets it get by. Another error.
Again, we